Hi Nikhil, good morning.
Lovely
Hello.
day. Good morning. Hi. Hi, sir.
Hi. I think we met in my morning and we are
Yes.
meeting again. Good.
Yes.
So you took some good decision.
Yeah. I get. I'm thinking.
Definitely. See,
Maybe I feel like this.
yeah, every
Maybe.
point of time, I mean, in life we have to take a decision that will definitely
Mhm.
change us. Okay? So
Maybe
uh,
I feel like this is the
definitely,
only way to go through. That's why.
definitely, it's a good decision. See, I mean, I'm just telling you, even me deciding to take up these trainings is also a decision some time back, which I took. So
Hmm.
obviously, our decisions always go well.
Yeah.
Hmm. Anyway, so
Recording in
wha-
progress.
you joined on two devices. Okay, yeah,
Not to do. Firstly, as I told you, I have problem with my
I
Zoom.
see. Okay, no issues.
So I just
Okay,
tried once again with the laptop.
now that we will start fresh. Whatever I told in the morning was little bit in rush, or it's kind of a demo, right? Now it will be very fresh, and I start little bit slowly and more detail on. Okay.
Am I audible right now?
Yeah, yeah, you are audible.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. So I mean to say, we will start fresh and we will go slow also. Okay.
Sure, sure.
Okay. So before I even start, I want to ask you, what is your knowledge on basic IT? Mean information technology. I am not asking about subject, syllabus, all those things. I'm just asking how good you know about server, or how a website will work, or how we register a website, what happens behind a website, all those things. I mean, did you
Honestly,
spend any time on those topics?
no, no. As I told you, I never touched the IT side. Uh,
No,
I did masters, but
no,
assignment
no.
how it goes.
See, this
Uh,
is yesterday also I was talking to someone. The topic of how website work, or how we handle in internet things, right? That is not
yeah,
even IT now. It is more of
yeah,
a general knowledge for any person in this generation, at least, because now everyone is using internet. So any person should not feel the terms like IP address, or the terms like website or web server, or what is a server, database or storage. All these things should no more a new term, like no more a specific IT term. Okay, it is more general. Even cloud also, it's more common nowadays, right? So I mean, in that lines, did you spend any time on exploring certain things, or you never did it? I know you never did it, but just checking, that's it. There is no
yeah.
harm if you did not go through, but I am going to teach you. No worries about it. Okay?
Okay.
At different stages, I try to give you, apart from DevOps syllabus, I try to tell you the very basics of IT also. Sometimes.
Oh,
And sometimes I may just say that you explore by yourself certain topics, because that is more like I can't teach that level of thing. Okay. Means that is something where you can spend couple of hours and understand it. You can go to chat gpt, or you can go to any other Google. Okay? You will find it. But remember one thing, chat gpt is very good, in the sense you start using it more often from now. Okay,
okay.
you said that you don't have much knowledge, but you ask chat gpt, it will give you precisely whatever you need. If you need in 5 lines, it will give in 5 lines any topic. If you need it in 50 lines, it will give in 50 lines. So I will suggest you to get accustomed to asking ChatGPT the question. The better you ask
Sure,
questions, the more you will get in understanding. Okay? Give
sure,
me a second.
sure.
Yeah, sorry. See, so I mean, slowly, because ChatGPT even give you the scripts, the code you want, anything you ask, it will give it. So it will be a good learning for you. Okay.
Okay.
So that is one more thing I want to tell you. Okay? You start learning from ChatGPT, getting the information. Okay, because it will give you exactly what you want. Otherwise, you spend more time on Google browsing many things. Here you will get it instantly.
Yeah,
All right. Now,
sure.
so when we talk about DevOps, right?
Yeah,
DevOps generally have few terms. There is some terminology. Some people use DevOps. Some people say CI/CD pipeline interchangeably. Okay, DevOps is there, and CI/CD pipelines means all. It is a part of DevOps. So if you listen somewhere, you know CI/CD pipeline, or they ask you about DevOps, it is nothing new actually. It is both are together. I will
okay.
explain you what is CI/CD pipeline separately, but they are all part of DevOps. Okay. In general, what is exactly DevOps is it's just a methodology, or it's a process. DevOps is a process. Okay. So it DevOps means development operations. So two different teams. Okay. DevOps means development and operations, two different teams working together. Okay. As I said in the morning class, I'm going to explain you a little bit better in the same diagram. So whenever a client needs a website or mobile app, they try to approach a IT company in general, because you said you don't know what is there in IT company. Okay. What is the purpose of IT company is IT company generally develops websites or uh, mobile apps, some API services, or some desktop applications or jobs. So all these things are the services provided by an IT company. What is a desktop application? What is a website? You know very well. A website is what you see on the browser, right? Mobile application is your mobile apps. And API services are used. This is also like a website, but it is used for the purpose of accessing data. Okay. Desktop applications are nothing but these are not available as a website, but you can install it in your laptop, or you can install it somewhere in a server and use it. So you know about desktop application. Suppose Outlook is there. Outlook you will install on your laptop, or some other application will be there, desktop application. So those are all desktop applications. They are not available in the internet, but you connect to the applications by logging to that laptop or logging to the server. Okay. Now, what are these jobs is sometimes you need to do some particular task at regular intervals of time. See, website is nothing but website. Most of the times it will be running 24/7. You take any major website, whenever you try to connect to the website, it will be running.
Yes.
Whereas jobs are not like that. Jobs are something, say you have a requirement to add two numbers. Say x is equal to a plus b, means you are adding two numbers.
Okay.
So this is just one small piece of work. Means whenever you need it, it will run. After the job is over, it will end. Means when you say A to B, it will just add two numbers and give the response and end. Next time when you need to add two numbers, then only it will work. Then you say 2 plus 3, then it will give answer 5 and it will go off. I mean, it won't be working 24 bar. It will only work when you ask, when you give the task or when you trigger it. Or even jobs are something where you can schedule also. Like every day at 5 p.m. you need some work to be done. Or every night at 9 p.m. some work has to be done. So these are all called jobs. Okay. So jobs are something which will execute a particular task at a given point of. Okay. So these are some purposes of websites. Sorry, some purposes of IT company. And IT company has many people who are working inside it. Some people we call them as a developer or programmer. These people will write the code. Okay. And then you have some people who are testers, like who test the code. Okay. And there are people who are database administrators or database engineers. Then you have cloud engineers, or you have DevOps engineers, right? Then you will have managers, leads. Like these are all different set of people who are working in an IT company. See, the reason I'm trying to tell you all these things is you get an idea about what exactly happens in IT company and who will be there and what they will be doing. Like if you feel this is very basic and you know it, you can tell me. I will skip this stuff. Okay.
I don't know. To be honest.
Yeah, that's my no issues. This is very much useful for you then.
Yeah.
So purpose of IT company is this. Like this is what the services they provide, and these are the different teams or different kinds of roles available in a company. And
Yeah.
now coming to this is manpower. These are all softwares, but there is something on top of this. When I'm talking about websites, apps, or APIs, desktop, all these things, where you are going to run. See, when you say you are running a Facebook app or you are running a WhatsApp, where are you running? Where are you running this Facebook app or WhatsApp app? Any app, where are you running it? Okay.
Like I didn't get.
No, when I ask you WhatsApp, okay, where are you running that WhatsApp app?
Mobile.
Mobile, right? Similarly, there are some tools which you are running on your laptop.
Yeah.
So these
Yes.
mobiles or laptops are called compute engines.
Okay.
Compute engine. That is why it is called computer, right? Computer comes from a device which will help you in compute. So what is this exactly compute mean is it has some CPU, RAM, and some storage and everything. So, so similarly, when it comes to company, mobile is there. Compared to mobile, laptop is bigger. Do you agree? Bigger not just in size, even in
Yeah.
capacity also.
Yes.
That is why certain applications run better in laptop
Lab.
compared to your mobile. Okay? Similarly, compared to laptop, there is something which is better than laptop. That is called server. See, this term server will keep on coming in next whatever classes we take. Okay. Why? Because server is something where any of the website which you see today, okay, is running. At some place, every company is running their website in one server. As I said, server is nothing but it's a bigger capacity than a laptop. Okay. And server has some same names, okay, synonyms. They are called um, virtual machines. VM. We call it as VM. Okay. Virtual
Okay.
machine is also, virtual machine and servers are same. If that same server, if it is on the cloud, we call it as a server. Sorry, virtual machine. See, in general, server is something like your CPU only, bigger than CPU, which is located in particular place in your office or a data center. Okay. So just like that, a virtual machine is also a server, but it's a virtual. For example, have you used Google Drive?
Sometimes.
You use anytime Google Drive in your mobile or somewhere Google Drive you used it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know where is that server is? See, you are saving files. It means somewhere at
Yeah.
some place there is a something like laptop or something like server, correct?
Yeah.
But do you know where is it physically?
No, I have no idea.
Yes, because that is a virtual one. Not only
Okay.
you, even I don't know where is it. So
Okay.
Google Drive, right? So Google has kept it somewhere which we don't know at all. It's completely a virtual server.
Okay.
Okay. So these are certain basic terms which we keep getting it. Okay. Then all server does not mean always running applications or websites. Okay. Sometimes server will also help in storing files, storage. That is what Google Drive is doing, right? You are saving your files. That is
Yes, sir.
called storage. Okay. So when
Yes.
I say server, okay, there are many varieties of it. Okay. We call some of them as web server. Web server purpose is to host a website. So if you are deploying a website in that server, it is called a web server. Similarly, there is something called application server. Application server is nothing but I told you sometimes you run some jobs, correct? Like on the day, specific time or specific day, you run some job or whenever you want to trigger some server. I mean, when you want to trigger some code. So those are all called jobs or tasks or scheduled work. They are deployed in a server called application server. Okay. It is just an empty laptop kind of a thing where you deploy your code and execute it. Web server is something which will help you in deploying websites only. Means, what is a website? Whenever you access something on the browser, it is called website, right? On Google Chrome, if you are typing something, you are able to get some data, that is called a website. Okay, so these are two things. Then there is something else called database server. Have you heard a term called database? Nikhil, have you heard a term called database?
Yes, yes.
It can be anything, right? Our data is of student database in college,
Yeah.
correct? All the
Yes.
student information, school data, or employees data, or it can be your passport data,
Yeah.
like passport information of all the people, or Aadhaar card information, PAN card information. Everything is a data. So when you want to collect a data of many things or your website, okay, that is saved in database. Okay? So if you are using that server to save the database or to create a database or use as a database, it is called database server.
Yeah.
Then storage server. This is all about your files, like your audio file, video file, or PDF, or Excel sheet, or PowerPoint, or your anything.
Yes.
In a generic terms, both of them are called data only. Database also we call data. Storage is also called data. See, when we talk about data of patients, correct? Then that will be patient scan reports, or it can be a blood test report. These are all also data, correct?
Yes.
At the same time, patient name, patient age, all this information is saved in database. Are you able to
Yes.
understand two different things? See, the reports or scan information or any bills, payments, receipts, all these PDFs or Word document or Excel sheet, this is also called data.
Yes.
At the same time, that hospital patient records are there, right? All patients' information
Yeah. Yeah.
that is saved in database. That is also data. This is also data. Okay, but there is a
Yeah.
slight difference in that. I will explain you when that class comes in. Okay, I will clearly explain what is the difference between the database data and data in storage. Now, if you observe, I am calling all of them are servers only. Web server, application server, database server, and storage server. When we create anything, right? A virtual machine. A virtual machine is a server actually. It is like all four are rooms only. In a house, if you take kitchen, bedroom, study room, living room, anything, all are rooms only, correct?
Yes.
But what makes them a kitchen or what makes them a bedroom or what makes them study room is how you use it. For what purpose you use it, correct? The objects you keep inside it makes them kitchen, correct? You won't keep your cart inside a kitchen and call it a kitchen. So when you try to build anything, okay, any server actually, so you decide what you want it. Say for example, you have a decision to create a website requirement, okay. Then you create a web server. Agree? When you have a requirement of creating a database or saving database or saving data inside database, make it a database server. So now you are understanding it, right? So a server is a server, just like room. Only your decision and your requirement of what you want to use, how you want to use, makes them that server. Okay. So
Yeah.
these are very basic terms or basic things which we are going to discuss quite often. Okay. Then comes very important concept called cloud. Now, again, I ask the same question. Do you know anything about cloud or have you heard about cloud? Anything as such?
No.
At least, okay. So, you know what makes it a cloud or any, I mean, providers, any information about cloud? Nothing? Okay, no problem. I will explain you. Okay. See, cloud is nothing but, see, Google Drive is there. Okay. What is the difference between saving your file in your laptop and saving your file in Google Drive? What is the difference?
Google Drive?
Yeah, see, you can save any file in Google Drive, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
You can save any PDF in Google Drive, right?
Yes, yes. The difference is
Hmm.
if we save that in Google file, it will be with us like with the
Yes, if you save in Google Drive, it will be in internet.
internet. So we can get that from anywhere if you know our
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. So if your file is saved in your just laptop, okay, you can only access your file from your laptop, or
Yeah.
every time you need to carry your laptop.
Yes.
But if you save your any file in Google Drive, advantage is you have no need to carry your laptop first thing, and you can access from any device.
Yeah.
Agree? Means just that you need to know your Gmail ID and password.
Credentials. Yeah.
Yes, from my mobile also you can connect you and you can connect and take the file, or you can connect from any other device as long as you have your Gmail ID and password.
Mm.
So now whatever you observed is correct, but you don't know that that is cloud. Actually, Google Drive is cloud. Okay. Now the same scenario the companies also will do. For example, you have one, you are working in a company or you own a company, okay, and
Yeah.
you have your website running in one web server, correct? In first scenario, that web server will be in your office. Say for example, your office is in Hyderabad, okay, Hyderabad,
Yeah.
Madhapur, somewhere, okay, or Bangalore office. If the
Yeah.
server is in your Bangalore office, it is like having your files in your laptop. Means everything is connected to your physical office, right? Same thing, if you say you have moved your application into cloud, or you have moved your website into cloud, okay, it means
Yeah.
it becomes like Google Drive, right?
So we can access from anywhere.
Yes, there is little bit different, but the concept behind it is same. Okay. Slowly, I will, our next class, I will explain you more details about cloud. How does the cloud work? Okay. Today, I'm just trying to give you the introduction of many things.
Sure.
So cloud is something, remember it like a difference between saving your file in desktop, or rather in your laptop, or saving it in your Google Drive. So the Google Drive is called cloud now, and your laptop is called your physical office in Hyderabad or Bangalore, anywhere. That's the first
Yeah.
feature of cloud. Second feature of cloud is like a supplier. Do you know supplier? Supplier means you just go back to some any times of events like wedding or functions at home, right? You need 100 chairs or 20 tables or 30 tables, and you need big vessels for cooking, correct? Do
Yes.
you buy all of them for your wedding? Or not rather your wedding, any wedding, okay? Do you buy everything for the wedding, or do you take the rent?
Rental.
So that rental person is called supplier, right? That's the main term which we used to remember from long time. Like,
Okay.
I know you are, uh, I mean, in India, you know the term suppliers itself, right? Everywhere we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
suppliers who will bring those chairs and he will take off once the function is over.
Yeah.
So this cloud, okay, the cloud is also a supplier. I mean, we use like a supplier. It means, say for example, today you are using 3 web servers, okay? Suddenly next 1 week you got new project, and that project will be there for only 1 month. After that, that project won't be there. So for that project, you need additionally 3 more servers. So what we do is, one method is you have to buy all those 3 servers. But disadvantage is, if you buy those 3 servers, after 1 month project is over, what do you do with those servers? Understood?
Yeah.
Same thing like supplier's logic here. So what we do is we go to cloud and tell that, look, I need 2 web servers, one database server, one storage server of this much capacity, okay, for 1 month. Then the cloud service provider will say that, okay, you take whatever you want, and you just pay me whatever the bill I raise for it. Simple. The cloud becomes very, very, very important for us in our learning because, for example, in our class, I want to show you one example of web server, or I want to deploy one project in web server, right? What I am going to do is I am going to go to cloud service provider and take one server for 45 minutes. I will show you, I will explain you in the class. Once the class is over, I will delete it. So what is that they are going to bill me is only for that 31 minute or 26 minutes I used. You got it?
Yeah.
Same applies to you. You want to practice what I have taught you. You won't be
Yeah.
buying any server, or you won't be, taking overhead of purchasing something. Okay. You are just going to create one server. You practice whatever I told you for 3 hours or 2 hour 20 minutes. Okay. Or to be precise, 2 hour 20 minutes 34 seconds. Okay. They will bill for only that period. That is why I said you can learn more technologies or more things, because I showed you in the morning lot of scripts are there, lot of files are there, new things you need to learn. Okay. So you use that learning here. I mean, you practice everything. Otherwise, what happens? 5 types of softwares can you install in your laptop? All 5 you can't install, right? You can't go on
Yeah.
installing everything in your laptop, correct?
Yes.
Instead, you take server for today's class. You install whatever I told you. You practice for 2 days or 1 day, half day, whatever you want to. Then delete it. Tomorrow or next week, you create one more server. You practice the new tools which I told you. You install only them, practice it and destroy. So
Yeah.
you end up paying hardly monthly $3-4.
Okay.
Otherwise, if cloud is not there, I tell you, I know, I mean, cloud has come in last 10 years very actively. Okay. Before that, we never practiced anything. If office provides us some server, we will use it. If office is not providing any infrastructure, we need to just read them and keep it in our mind. We can't practice them. But now scenario has changed because of cloud. You can create instantly whatever server at a cheaper cost. I am telling you, for a whole my course of DevOps, okay, for 2 months, okay, whatever you create the servers, if you follow my suggestions, okay, you only end up maximum of $5 for two
Oh,
months. I mean, see, I give one some suggestion, right? When you have to use this, when you have to shut down, or when you have to delete it. If you follow my
yeah.
suggestion, you only spend $5. But again, if you don't follow me and you do on your own something, yes, there is every chance you may end up paying more unnecessarily. That's what I mean. Okay. So obviously, I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you there are some free services, free options are there. There are some paid options are there, premium options are there. So for the practice purpose, I will always suggest a free option.
Yeah.
So you follow that. As long as you follow my suggestion, you end up spending very, very less. Now,
Sure.
final thing for today. Okay. I told you more very important things about cloud and it is very, very useful cloud. Okay. Then who are
Yeah.
the cloud service providers? It is just like Airtel, Vodafone or Jio. These people are the service providers in mobile world, right? Similarly, cloud world also there are some service providers. Major service providers are AWS, Amazon Web Service, or Azure, a Microsoft product, or GCP, Google Cloud Platform. These are three very important service providers. Okay, and
Yeah.
the people who are in job search won't. Some people without knowledge they try to learn all three. Okay, but I suggest learn only one. No need to learn all three and waste your time because all three are same. See, it is like Uber is there, Rapido is there, Ola is there. All three are used for booking cabs, correct? But no need for us to become expert in all three, right? If you understand how to book a cab in Ola, you will easily book it in Uber because only the interface is different and names are different. Like they say
Yeah.
Uber Mini and here they say Ola some Maxi, something. Some names are different. There they say sedan, here they say max or they say whatever SUV, and here they say that premier something. So that such names are different, but the core when you book any cab, the car which comes is same.
Yeah.
Car won't change, correct?
Yes.
Similarly, whether you use Azure, whether you use AWS, whether you use GCP, the process won't change. End of the day, you still need a website, you still need a server. So don't get confused that should I learn AWS, should I learn Azure. We are going to go with AWS because AWS is the market leader and you have more opportunities in AWS than any other service providers. Okay. So for you also, my choice is AWS. Okay. But
Sure.
towards the end, I will tell you how you can easily understand Azure with the knowledge of AWS.
Yeah.
So that I will tell you towards the end of this. But till then, we will be having our journey in AWS. Okay. So we will stop here. Tomorrow, I will start fresh with cloud. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that fine? So we'll meet
Sure.
tomorrow same time. I'm going to
Okay.
give you more knowledge on cloud. You will understand things better.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
See you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Bye.